Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for Orlando. They've got O'Neal. Grant is out there with Scott. And there's Anderson. And it's Hardaway in at the point guard position. And for Brooklyn, they've got Ingram. Bamba is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Russell. And it's Keenan in at the 3. Here's Hardaway. Outside, Scott. Back to Hardaway. Shaq with a screen on Russell. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Brooklyn. Takes it inside. And it's Keenan missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Scott. Off target with his 3. Outside, Russell. Traps in the tray.
You know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
Here's Hardaway. Grant trying to break free. They recover it. Ingram outside. Pass to Bamba. Back to Russell. From deep three-point land. Grant gets the rebound. Here's Orlando now. It's a three-point game. Ingram against Anderson. Hardaway with it. Down low. Stolen by Bamba. Ingram passes to Russell. Again, Russell missing. Russell's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. This one for 3. Scott, good.
And this is what Scott's being paid to do. He has great confidence from distance, as well he should.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Hardaway against Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Back to Ingram. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Orlando's ball. And Anderson has it in the corner. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. Pass to Shaq. Brooklyn with the rebound. Ingram finds Adebayo. There's Russell with the 3. Three-pointer. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Orlando leading. Tipped away. Stolen by Bamba. Here he goes. And the dunk by Bamba.
I think this speaks to Mamba's mobility, guys. He's showing how dangerous he can be when given space to operate.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. So both teams making some changes here. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. O'Neal passes to Shaw. Hardaway with it. He's guarded by Russell. Hardaway dishes to O'Neal.
Boy, I'm not sure how the league adjusts to Shaquille O'Neal. This guy is so big, so strong, so forceful. Wow.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of this. O'Neal hits them both. Brooklyn trailing. Over to the wing. Russell from long range. It's hauled in by the Magic. Shaq's got his 4th rebound in this one. Scott the pass to Turner. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. To the wing on the left. the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Outside Hardaway. Lets it go. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Knocked loose and stolen by Russell from outside the arc. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Scott kicks to Hardaway. O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. Back to Scott. Jacks up a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ingram passes to Russell. Oh, good with the triple.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second team.
The first free throw is good.
Penny Hardaway. 2 shots.
Hardaway hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Keenan. Now Edwards. Here's the 3. No good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Orlando out in front, up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Martin. Anthony Edwards out there with Russell Westbrook. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Keenan in at the 3 slot. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Armstrong with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Armstrong against Westbrook. Up top, Armstrong. Pass to Shaw. 6 on the shot clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Turner for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Turner's got the lead up to 2 now for Orlando.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go. You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
To the middle, here's Rollins, and slam dunk by Rollins.
It's 7-1. That's easy money for Rollins.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Adebayo is checked in for Brooklyn. And the Magic making a change here as well. Grant's checked in. Pass to Keenan from downtown. Rollins grabs the board. On offense, here are the Magic. Into the lane. It's blocked. Adebayo kicks to Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Boy, that kind of throwdown by Westbrook gets the bench off their feet and excited.
Armstrong against Westbrook. Anderson outside. The 3. Trains the three-pointer. Anderson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
Scotty's checked in for Shaw. So he gets them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Westbrook with the steal. Out to the right wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Adebayo's got 5 points now in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Here's Armstrong following the basket by Bam Adebayo. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
Stolen by Westbrook. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And Orlando making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Grant. Now Scott. He's covered by Ingram. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Russell.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Orlando trails by 8. It's stolen by Smith. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Second chance effort. Pass to Smith. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's Russell missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Armstrong against Westbrook. Scott the pass to Armstrong. To halt the run. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside Russell. The 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Trying for the hoop.
Armstrong possesses real good leadership qualities. Terrific floor general and doesn't take any plays off. This guy gives you everything he has.
The Magic have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Shaq is checked in for the Magic. And he sinks the second. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 7. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Smith.
Well, he's got a coupe stroke. That one almost dropped.
Russell kicks to Smith. Fires the 3. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Russell's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn. Here are the Magic now. And Shaq with the slam.
Shaquille O'Neal doing his own version of rim testing. Pressure testing that rack. Man, what strength.
Now here is Smith. Scoreless thus far. And it's Russell missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Kicks it out to Grant. Pass to Shaq. Fades away. And no good. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Brooklyn. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Brooklyn leading by 8. So on the floor for Orlando. We've got Hardaway. Scott is out there with Grant. Then there's Anderson. And it's Shaq in at the center filling out the middle. Anderson finds Hardaway. Grant with a screen on Russell. Anderson wide open. No good on the triple. And Brooklyn has possession. Outside Russell. Pass to Bamba. He's looking for Russell and finds him. Lock at 6 from deep three-point territory. Out to Ingram. Fires for 3. And D'Angelo Russell good for 3. Russell's got 9.
Russell does a good job taking whatever the defense avails. He doesn't need to look for other options if he's got a good look.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hardaway, no good. Brooklyn leading by 11. Russell with a wide open look. Bamba kicks to Russell. Second shot opportunity. Great D that time from Hardaway. Pass to Anderson. A 3-ball. Hits it from three-point range. Anderson's got his second basket of the game.
Got to step out on that, or else Anderson's going to cook you from deep.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Larry Keenan taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hardaway with it. He has 6. Pass to Grant. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Keenan. Inside. Here's Bamba. And he makes good on the layup. 6 points for Mohamed Bamba.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length. And because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
Orlando trails by 12. Hardaway passes to Anderson. Back to Hardaway. Anderson outside. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn with the ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Ingram passes to Adebayo. And Scott has it in the corner. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. O'Neal, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Martin's checked in. Turner's checked in for the Magic. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And show your appreciation for the dancers.
Brooklyn leading by 10. Up top, Russell. Guarded by Hardaway. And it's Russell missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Anderson outside. Back to Hardaway.
2 minutes.
Turner looking around. O'Neal dishes to Anderson. No good on the 3. And Brooklyn has possession. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. That one good for 2. Ingram's got the lead up to 12 now for Brooklyn.
In the paint, Ingram's got all the tools he needs. He just has to be aggressive.
Hardaway against Russell. Pass to O'Neal. O'Neal. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. In the corner, it's Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Between his use of head fakes and pump fakes, Ingram already looking like a vet.
Adebayo is checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Orlando also making some changes. Rollins comes in for Shaq. Shaw subbed in for Scott. Orlando trails by 12. Shaw passes to Hardaway. Here is Shaw. Pass to Rollins. Ingram with it. Hardaway picks him up. And now Martin pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And how about the focus from Martin on the fast break? He doesn't waste the advantage he has over the defense.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Just a really good job there finding the open man by Martin. Very unselfish play.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick out to Anderson. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
3 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Hardaway, no good. Here's Ingram driving in, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Well, through and as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Orlando trails by 12. So with Leonard on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Martin is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Edwards in at the 2. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Shaw passes to Rollins. Here's Scott, rejected by Ingram.
And that wingspan of Ingram can sneak up on you. He is long.
Pass to Edwards. Out to Ingram. Tries again. Good on the shot. That's now 8 points for Brandon Ingram. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Shaw, no good. Brooklyn leading by 14. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Checked in for Brooklyn.
Substitution for Brooklyn. Number 32.
So it's Orlando now. A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over a minute played. Pass to Rollins. Outside, Scott. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Smith. Brooklyn with the ball. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
So for the Magic, Shaq's checked in for Rollins. Anderson comes in for Shaw. Hardaway is subbed in for Armstrong. Orlando trails by 16. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Shaq. Wants to get it to Grant and does. Rejected by Ingram. Here's Keenan. Rebound by the Magic. Russell against Hardaway. Misses the 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here are the Magic now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Hardaway dishes to Grant. Pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Trying to get something going. No good from Grant.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Ingram. It's hauled in by the Magic. Scott's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Anderson with the ball. And And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Anderson knows how to get to the line, going right at the defense.
Shooting for the Magic, Nick Anderson, taking 2 shots.
And that one misses.
What I like most about Anderson is his versatility. This is a guy that does a little bit of everything for this team.
Good on the second free throw. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. Rebound, Brooklyn. Bamba's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Here's Grant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Defense hovering around Shaq. Easy for him to find the open man in that situation.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Rollins checked in for O'Neal. Rogers comes in for Scott. Bowie, he's checked in for Anderson. Shaw subbed in for Hardaway. The free throw drops for Grant.
The thing about Horace Grant, he's a glue guy, but also ultra talented. What an asset to this team.
Pass to Edwards. And Leonard has it in the corner. And that's collected by Grant. Grant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Rogers passes to Shaw. 1:07 left in the game. 5 on the clock. On the high post. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, you got to like what Shaw brings to the court now. He's a quality shooter from just about anywhere, and always is going to give you his best effort.
That's good from Shaw. And Brooklyn making a change here. Barry's checked in. Turner's checked in for the Magic. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. To the left side wing. Barry. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here is Shaw. Edwards defending. Shaw passes to Rogers. Orlando moving the ball around. It's blocked. Here's Barry. The kick out to Westbrook. Edwards passes to Westbrook. Now here is Martin. To the paint. Here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. And Brooklyn leads by 16.
And the touch from the inside. Smith is so comfortable operating down low.
So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.